Hey, how's it going, everybody? Ramon here. So tonight we're at the Center of Radical Education Hawaii Surf Museum in Waialua with the Surf Poets Society. So tonight's going to be some surf poetry, some open mic. They got some films showing, I believe, on the screen. There's also going to be some beer. This event's sponsored by 805 Beer and Parlay Air Station Hawaii. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this episode. We're gonna cover the event. We're gonna get some poetry going on and just show you guys behind the scenes and show you some of the vibes. There's been some changes in the actual museum since I've been here, some improvements. So we're gonna go through and just do a little quick walkthrough and show you guys what it looks like. And yeah, stick around for the journey. There's tonight's founder of the Surf Poets Society and host Manny posing for a picture taken by the missus. Of course, I couldn't help but notice the mini prints for sale at the museum created by yours truly, artist Drew Tunes, featuring the likes of Jerry Lopez, Jock Sutherland, that iconic shot of the Waikiki Beach Boys and Gals tandem surfing circa 1960, the April 1985 cover shot of Ben Ipa on Surfer magazine, Larry Birdman circa 1970, and the iconic shot of Greg the Bull Knoll facing pipeline taken in 1964 by John Severson. Stick around, let's meet some attendees.
I came out here to support my friends, Derek Dorner, Tiger Dorner, Ashton, North Shore community.
Support, enjoy this beautiful space.
Awesome.
No.
Why'd you come out tonight? I dragged her out tonight. I saw the flyer. I thought it looked cool. I've never heard surf poetry before. I gotta say, I'm inspired to go home and start writing my own.
Here to support my friend Dom right here, and yeah.
I'd say you took my answer. We're here for Dom.
I've been coming to all the surf poet events. Manny's the best. Everyone who performs, or not performs, but shares their story is the best. And it's always a unique time. So that's why I came.
I think it's nice for North Shore. We have this support and talk about surfing, and yeah, it's really special.
Well, Manny's epic, and any event that Manny would put on, I want to go to, and I love the art and the kind of people that brings in.
I love Manny and Surf Poet Society, and used to work with Parlay and all those guys, but yeah, happy to be here.
I came out tonight because I met Manny a few summers ago, and I just loved his spirit and the way he encouraged us all to take care of the ocean, and just wanted to come out for another evening to support him and meet some like-minded people.
Oh, my girlfriend and I live in Waialua. I love surfing and surf culture, and so I just want to come out and support local artists and drink some beers and have a good time.
Came out tonight, Surf Poets Society. Come do some art, check out some boards, check out the museum. Just have a good time.
I had actually been to a few of the Surf Poets events, and sometimes my friends play here, and it's cool to hear music and art like this that's tied to surfing in such a cool space like this. So wanted to check it out. Thought this was pretty awesome.
Support Zach.
All right, so now that you guys have gotten a feel for the audience, let's tune in and hear what Manny has to say.
Is anyone not? I think 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, let me just tell you, Surf Poet Society, I created as if to meet people that I really wanted to meet. You know, I had this idea, like if I went to Spain, like Mundaka, and did an art show in Mundaka, I wanted to meet, not only have people look at my art, but like meet the people, like wizards, like surf wizards in the mountain, right? And so how would I do that? Well, I would invite them down for an open mic and have them tell their stories, share their photography, share their videos, and tell their stories, like, you know, via slideshow, right? And so we've had Surf Poet Society gatherings. There have been 10 at least on this island for the past 2 years. And now, look where we are. We're at the Surf Museum with Ashton Goggins. I don't know if you know who Ashton Goggins is, but he was the correct me if I'm wrong, Ashton, but Ashton was the chief editor of StabMag.com, right? He helped create that whole production. He was in charge of all the videos that went up. He has his own show called No Contest, right, where he travels around the world and interviews all surfers that are, you know, and it's the life of surfers outside the contest life. It's kind of like Anthony Bourdain style. So this guy's a world traveler. He's got probably more stories than, I mean, we all have our own stories, right? But he's probably got a bunch of really cool ones.
2014, began to work as an exterminator. I found myself on occupied land, winning my daily bread, exterminating bugs, while 1,000 miles away in other occupied lands, the body count continued to rise. With the madness provoked by the blood, by the murders, the heat, the humidity, and of pesticides, I began to converse with the only ones that at that moment would understand me, the termite and Walt Whitman. What follows are our conversations. So here we go, conversation number 4. Reflections while drinking pesticides, number 4. Today, the delirium is not coming from the pesticides, but from the fever. In every battle, there are casualties on both sides. Oh, Whitman, why do you sing of war and the soldier? Yes, it is true that upon dying, we are all equal. The president, the termite, the whore, and myself. But in living, there is no equality. In death, there is always those that suffer more. And it has a footnote. It says, 1945, Hawaii is placed under Article 73 of the United Nations as a non-self-governing territory under the ministry and authorship of the United States. So that's termite. So we're going to switch gears. I'm compiling a bunch of the surf-related poetry that I've been writing over the last few years, and hopefully, probably fall, it's going to come out in a book, and the title of the book is At Times It Is the Sea That Keeps Us From Drowning. And the first poem I'm going to read is called The Non-Surf Industry. Build who? Hold what? Rip where? Oh why? Quick when? How? Oh the beautiful how. A naked body in moonlit barrels. Here we go. This is a brand new one, never read it before in my life. See how it goes? It's called Get Dirty. It's an ode to action. With a perfection, the snow is born of cold and dies from warmth. But the shroud is dirty and stained, spots of having existed. Life is to exist and to get dirty, to breathe and get dirty, to struggle and get dirty, to live and get dirty, to love and get dirty, to suffer and get dirty, to get dirty and die warm. Alright. A few years ago in the Surfer Journal, Mike Stewart wrote a piece called The Metaphysics of a Barrel. And he talked, you know, he had pictures and all this stuff, and he got very scientific about the barrel and every little spot. And when I read the article, I was like, man, there's something there. And so I put this magazine aside, and then basically 2 years after the fact, I went back to the magazine and I grabbed a bunch of the words and feelings from that article that I thought were very important. I put them down on a piece of paper and I let that sit for a little bit. And then one day I was like, it's time. I grabbed that piece of paper. I ended up writing this poem around all of that. And it's called The Metaphysics of a Barrel, an ode to Mike Stewart. I say, empty your mind. I say, be formless, be 270 hertz of sweet killing frequency resonating with organic tissues. I say, cry sea salt tears, see, expel toxins, kill bacteria, elevate beings, build community, feel. I say there is hope in their waters and life. The breaking wave opens like revelations. I say be kind, life's most precious gift. Be present, embrace chaos and disorder. I say find shade, not from sun nor heat, lost from sight in the cavern. Experience the heavens as they unfold. I say vibrate, yes, the smallest particles in you in rapid oscillation with the foundational forces. I say you are energy, you are space, dark matter, universe, everything. I say emanation, the creational spit, the flawless moment. I say there is hope in their waters, and life, and love, and healing, and life, and love, and healing. So this is my daughter's favorite poem. It's called Representation Matters, an ode to Carissa Moore. And this poem was written on April 23rd, 2023, after watching the Margaret River Pro. If you remember, Carissa scored that wave at the very last second and won her heat, and then she went on and won the contest. So, Representation Matters, an ode to Carissa Moore. Sherwoods, 0 to a ripple, but rippable. Let's go, scream my girls. Wait, sunscreen, screams my wife. My daughters 4 and 6 grab their wave bandits and head toward the ocean. I'm gonna throw buckets, says one. I'm coming out with the spit, replies the other. I'm Carissa, you can be John John. I don't wanna be John John. I wanna be Moana, or we both can be Carissa. Here comes one, go, go. Great wave, you were pitted. This wave is mine, turn and burn. I'm taking it to the sand. You can say what you want about the WSL, how to strip the soul out of surfing, made it too corporate, and it's all about the money. But today, my daughters are stoked and winning a heat in the last seconds like Riss the night before. They both dream of barrels in the Olympics, and not because of me, but because of the women they watch rip on TV. Statistics show 40% of all sports participants are women, yet women's sports receive only around 4% of all sports media coverage. And in that limited coverage, women are often objectified and demeaned. Representation matters. Representation matters because representation is a foreshadowing of the greatness they can achieve. Representation matters, and matters to girls, and it definitely matters to my girls. So the times have changed, and now girls will sing. Sometimes I dream that she is me. You've got to see, that's how I dream to be. I dream I move, I dream I groove, like Riss. If I could be like Riss, like Riss. Oh, if I could be like Riss. Called Body for Soul. There is a beauty in an addiction. Check the reports, check them again. Sleepless nights, awaking early, in the darkness my girls continue to sleep. A dazzling drive as skies offer cure for drought. Hoping for, no. Needing, yes. It is a necessity, required, essential, and life-sustaining. Bare feet on sands, sync rhythms. The swim will harmonize with ocean flow. As I float amongst the others, I know there will be no accolades, no priority given. My best wave, the longest barrel, mere instances of connection, one with ocean. And for a split second, I am the energy. I am energy. And to know in the end, all of this is meaningless, and for the vast majority will not be seen nor felt. And in the end, to know that all of this is for my soul. Thank you.
I'm gonna give this board to Becca in the back. Yes, here, take it. So you're gonna ride this, and if you don't like it anymore, you're gonna give it to Larnie. Larnie, you see? Becca, you know Larnie? Okay, yeah. Larnie. You're both farmers. Here you go, Becca. Yeah, because Becca came to, I think the first Surf Boat Society as well, or at least the second one. The first one was when we gave that blue magazine away. Yeah, let's look, let's go see. Are you in this picture?
Yeah.
Where? You're in there somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm deep in the back.
Yeah. Well, anyway, Becca, I didn't even know Becca would come to every one. I was like, who is this person? And I was showing slides of like the first or second Surf Poet Society, and she's in there with her partner Camilo in the back. Yeah, so enjoy it. And thank you, Capenna, for freaking giving us killer board. Congrats. Yeah.
So first of all, I don't know if Capenna is in here, but this is a really sick honor because I watch him surf all the time at rock piles, and I'm like on the inside struggling, just trying to practice catching some faster waves, and he's always like the deepest one out there, and I just got eyes on him all the time. So this is definitely an honor. So thank you. This means a lot. Can you get closer? And also, reminder, it's Earth Month, Earth Week, whatever. In regards to what you said about what do you do for the ocean, how many times you're in the ocean, what are you doing every day to give back to the ocean? It's simpler than you think. What do you consume, right? Like, for me, if you can focus more on just your day-to-day activities, I'm a farmer, a new farmer, so it feels weird for me to even say that sometimes, but if you're consuming and you're focusing on spending locally and you're supporting regenerative agriculture and just thinking about the simple way you spend your money, you're supporting the ocean in that way. So you don't have to be overwhelmed with like, oh, do I go pick plastic every day off the beach or this and that, which is lovely and amazing and a really good thing to do. Everything you do, every action you make, everything that you consume is gonna give back to the earth and it's gonna give back to the ocean. So keep it up and just keep that in the back of your mind. And that's it. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
you remember I was alone. I want to start all over again. I'm coming home to see my dear brother, 'cause that's where I belong. I'm just gonna play a couple more. You guys are having a good time? One more.
Whatever you guys
I'll remember those days we were happy on our own. I'll remember those nights we would kiss and unite. I'll never forget you, my dear. Darling, don't cry. No, don't shed a tear. So darling, goodbye.
Hey guys, Ramon here. Thank you all for tuning in to today's video. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date with what's happening here on Oahu. If you would like to watch more videos, check out our playlist.